Hello, I'm back. Me, the Hans Gutenberg. Today, this video will be all about how to dress like a conservative. So, any liberals watching, get the hell out. No one wants you around. I'm only joking, but still, get the hell out. Okay, first stop, shirt and pants. The type of shirt I recommend is a simple cotton shirt, mostly white, of course, and some simple black pants, or gray ones if you live in some place very, very hot, like Texas or Florida. Let's see how they fit. Nice. So far, so good. Next up is the belt. Now, the type of belt I recommend is simple, just plain old leather, but a simple black belt. No brown belts or rainbow belts or crazy color belts. So it's a simple belt like this. Like this, simple. Next up, ties. Now, if you know me, I love my ties. So let's see which ones are the most appropriate to be a conservative. I got two types of ties, clip-ons and these aren't the old-fashioned ones, they're just the ones you zip up. Personally, I like the clip-ons more because if someone tries to yank on it, it just clip right off instead of this one. Plus, I just like wearing this one more because I hate ties that you have to have, around your neck and all, especially because I never take this hat off. It's very annoying, so let's try this one time. Lovely. I look like a reporter. Okay, next up is the type of socks you will need. It really depends on where you live. Like if you're in a warmer climate, you might need some wool socks. If you're in a cooler climate, you will need some easy breathing. I don't know what the type of socks they are, but they're more like easy breathing socks. Like silk or something like that. Socks like these. These are more for exercise, but I use them during the summer and spring because, well, I just like them. I only wear the wool socks during the winters because the winters here are very, very cold, so yeah. Now, the type of socks, they go up to the calf, right here. They don't go past the knee. No, none of that femboy stuff. And of course, like a true gentleman, you should never wear socks like that go up to here, okay? No one wants to see your ankles or your hairy legs, as one person would say. I got hairy legs, man. No, nothing like that. Simple socks. And if you have to, shave your legs so then none of the hair snag on the type of fabric. Trust me, it hurts like a bitch. Now, suits. I love suits! Now, I normally wear the white ones because, it is very hot here. But if you want a simple black or chocolate one, although I will recommend maybe getting a much lighter version if you, in Texas, Florida, or Tennessee, anywhere where it's hot. But if you want to do that, simple, just get a much lighter shade of this, or something made of nice, breathable materials, not a wool suit, like a more of a silk-like suit, or something that's more easy to breathe in. And if you're going to get a dark suit, don't get a black suit for a long time. You only really get a black suit at least once, and then get something more like a charcoal or something like that. That said, on your way, and let's see how I look in this suit in full view because I love this suit. Oh, sorry, that was a bad one. But anyways, this is how I look in full view. Now, the thing about suits is here, it's the buttons. You should only put on the first button, never the second button. I think the story went that the King of England, the old king, was so bloody fat that he could only put on, maybe one or two of his buttons, and not the last one because they had 3-button suits back then. So, yeah, he had too much McDonald's. But to more to the point, because back in those days, those peasants would to follow anything that their king or queen would do. They would do anything to appease them, but sense like take on the fashion sense, like so. And I mentioned the fact that if you put on 2 buttons, you just makes things more awkward to try to put a second one on. Because if you're better on the hefty side, more like big boned, it's hard to move around. It is for me because I'm kind of skinny for my type. But even so, never, ever, ever, and I mean ever, put 2 buttons. Only 1 button. But here's the thing, if you're in the winter, 1 button. But if you're in like this, if it's like 50, 70 degrees outside, no button. Simple, much easier. I mentioned the fact that the suit, you have to watch out for the sleeves. Never buy a hand-me-down suit unless the sleeves match. I like my sleeves badly because it makes it more breathable. Plus, you don't want the sleeves to go past here. At that point, you're just being silly, okay? I mentioned the fact that you have to make sure that your shirt is more outwards. Your dress shirt looks like more outwards. Just so it looks more proper. Now I mentioned that with suits, you have to make sure that the lapels are on this side. Sometimes when you're put on a suit, sometimes they fold over. Never make sure that if they happen, just put them back on. Now next up, what you put on your suit. Now here's the thing when it comes to what to put on your lapels. First off, nothing gaudy. Okay? Nothing too shiny or gaudy. That out the window. Because nothing too gimmicky like a Hogwarts pin, okay? You are a grown adult. You are not some Harry Potter fan who is like 24 years old still wishing for their letter to Hogwarts. Plus, it just seems kind of childish, okay? Just be a man. And of course, nothing like this. Nothing too flashy because then you can wear something you can wear something like this for like parties, anniversaries, but not for political use. I don't recommend wearing this on the house floor. No. But if you want to wear it for like parties, for occasions, something more casual. I said this one is a maybe, and this one is a bit of a shocker. No, none of this, okay? Because this is something you will put on a everyday stuff. Because this something is just too profound. Like this. I mean, I agree with the statement. Let's go, Brandon. But still, you shouldn't really have that on a suit like this, especially if you are conservative. Mostly because you want to seem somewhat proper, seem somewhat intelligent. To not, always plaster your thing all over your bloody body like the left does. They plaster their anti-Trump, their pro-New World Order, Green New Deal list, that all over the bodies. Like Yakman, he had a giant, hammer and sickle across his body. Don't do that. That being said, I would not really recommend having these type of political pins like this with profanity on it. Because we are the party reason. Do not have any profanity on this. When I have a symbol, I have a symbol Trump pin right here. I bought this a long time ago, back in 2021, and it's still listed. And of course, I have my cross. Something simple. And of course, you only do it on this side, the side with the hole on it. Not really on this side because it's not really meant for that. Of course, you can put an American flag on it, an eagle. Speaking of which, I have many suits that I should try on because I have a pin for each one. I'm mentioning the fact that along with these pins, you have to make sure that they actually fit properly. Nothing too big, but nothing too small. Like I said, an American pin or a Trump pin is just fine. Nothing like this because it just seems too much, too much of these, too open in a sense, and like this, just way too open up. No. Yeah. But onward to shoes. Now, you might be thinking, what the hell are you talking about? Conservative shoes? Are you a no-good bloody nutter? First off, maybe. Second of all, I want to tell you what I mean by conservative shoes. Okay? Okay? Let's go on. Now for shoes, here is what you should not wear. Tennis shoes. You should never really wear tennis shoes with a suit and tie like what I do. It does seem kind of improper, especially when you're conservative trying to look proper. You shouldn't really wear tennis shoes all the time. Like you should only really wear these on your days off. You know, like if you're just wearing I don't know a t-shirt and some appropriate length shorts. Okay, even then you only really wear it in spring, maybe in summer, never in winter. Next up, boots. These are my old work boots. I wear these when I work, not when I'm doing this, okay? Even so, they're hard toe, they're strong and durable, but yeah, they strike up a storm. So if you're like trying to be in politics, you really want to wear boots like this for too long. I mean, they're good for walking a long time, but for daily use, it does seem kind of too compact. I mean, I don't think any U.S. presidents nowadays are former military generals like Eisenhower. No. I imagine that these are from our work, you know, like for outdoorsing, and most politicians, they don't do anything but sit on a chair all day and talk shit. In that case, I am a good politician. But no, screw that. Now, these are the type of shoes that you would want to wear as a conservative dressing nice. No laces, and there's a nice simple design. And they're very cheap too. I doubt these are worn one. Very cheap, very cheap. I mentioned the fact that they look nice and clean. They seem right into your pants, so they seem nice and, you know, ornamental. Let's see how I look as a conservative. So far, so good. But here's the thing, I still have 2 more suits to show you. Mostly just to see the different styles you can use. The different fabrics, different company types of suits. Not to mention, well, just because I like to show off my suits from time to time, just to show that, well, I love suits. I mean, I just love suits. Back in the day, I would hate suits. I would make them think that they were too, you know, too much. But now I realize that a suit can really make you look handsome and smell very well. Now, this is my second suit. It's a bit tighter than I want. It's more of a, it's small, but the material is much more thinner, much more breathable. The suit I wear, that's more of a cotton suit. More cotton than polyester. I normally wear that in the spring and winter. This is my spring suit. And as I said before, the pen. See, these type of pens are more appropriate for this type of suits. Not to mention the hat. With these type of suits, you don't really want to button them up because if you're going for a tight suit, it just makes you look kind of fat. And yeah, no one really, yeah, see, it's not good enough. So I normally just make sure that, it's plain and simple. Of course, you want to make sure that with these type of suits, if they're kind of tight on you, you don't want to make them go way past your wrist. These ones are a bit tight, a bit, you know, yeah, tight everywhere. But it's still a suit nonetheless, and I would really wear this more like for a professional thing, because this is more of a more slim suit, because this is a slim variant. like the one I just wear for everyday use. So really, you should have a suit for many different qualities. In just if you're going to a party, or just for everyday wear, or you don't do some big fancy place. You really want to look sharp, look fresh, look sleek. Speaking of it, I got my third suit, which yes, it looks like this suit, but it has some alterations. Let's check it out now. Aha! Now this is my casual suit. As you can see, it looks more casual. Nothing really political on it. But then again, if you're a conservative, not everything has to be political. You can take a day off from being a political person for a while, because only the left is 24/7 all around politics. Everything is about politics. But as a conservative, you should really only care about politics if it affects everyone. It affects everyone equally. Not that it specific to people like, oh, those poor sealers. You better put up your signs. Or something to do with some minor actor, like no one cares about that. You see this type of suit is only be really worn if like for parties, anniversaries, weddings, not funerals. God no, never wear the type of stuff for a funeral. Unless they wanted you to look unless they wanted to, like they want the funeral to be boring. But that's a different case. As you can see, this suit has no political stuff on it. This suit has a little fancy bit on it to show you that this is more like a Sunday suit. Like how some people have a Sunday vest, I have a Sunday suit. I don't really go out that often on Sundays because it's the Lord's Day of rest. I really just wear it around if I'm going to like a party, I'm going out to eat for a restaurant, something like that. And then it's more like for spring, not really summer. I mean, you could wear this type of suit in summer, but if you do, no buttons, nice and breathable. Okay. Of course, the sleeves are still a bit awkward at times, but that's why you always have to put them on your side. You're never really supposed to have your arms out like this all the time, unless they're making speeches. But overall, that's pretty much it. And then the fact that the hat always seals the deal. Think of it. Hats, like fedoras, always look nice for the suit. They always compliment. Always, make small of a statement. Not that big of a statement. More of the same stuff, like Tom Landry. He looks nice with his hat on. Imagine taking the hat of Tom Landry. Would not fit. Or imagine trying to take off the hat of Abraham Lincoln. Still, he would look the same a little bit, but still, the hat is like part of the uniform. It's like how some people have put on their parts of, I don't know, they have their own flair on them, like how most women, they have their own necklace, they have little earrings that complement their dress and stuff like that. But for conservative men, a fedora like this really complements the suit. Makes you look more like, a gentleman. Which is really what all conservatives should be. In fact, what all men should be, gentlemen. All we should have to be. Because if you're not really happy, you're looking nice, looking stunning, looking chic, looking dapper, or whatever Gen Z is talking, then you're clearly not happy with what you wear. I always wear a suit like this because I want to look nice. Because if you dress like crap, you will feel like crap. Think of it. If you constantly, dress like absolute bullshit, you're gonna feel like it because you don't actually look good in the mirror. I always look good in the mirror whenever I wear suits and ties and stuff like that because that's what they're meant to do. Okay? No politicians start wearing hoodies on the House floor or on the Senate floor. Look at you, better woman. Overall, looking like a conservative it's not easy. No one said it's gonna be easy, but it's enjoyable if you like to dress up. Like I like wearing this type of stuff because I like it. I I'm not saying you should. I'm not saying that you should dress like this. Any conservative can dress like as they want. But if you wanted to dress like an old-fashioned conservative, not those old-fashioned conservatives. I'm talking about like an old-fashioned like style, the style type of conservative. You know, like this. It's more proper. Plus, it complements your shoulder bones too. There's pads on here, so it makes it look more athletic, more masculine, more strong. And that's all I really have to say. That's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and to make sure to always be smiling.